Hey guys, it's Sarah and I am here with a Noel Mignon layout for you. So this one is going to be another page for my Back in the Day album, which I've been working on for the past couple weeks here with this kit. And this is a picture of my family and I when I was young, and I don't remember how old I was. Ooh, I was probably 10 or 11 maybe in this picture. And we went skiing when we lived overseas in Austria. So my father is a retired Air Force colonel, and we were stationed overseas a couple of times. I was actually born overseas, and then we moved back again when I was in, I want to say third or fourth grade, maybe third grade, and stayed there till I was in sixth grade. And then we were stateside the rest of the time. But this picture here is of us on the ski slopes in Austria. We just kind of took advantage of the fact that we lived over there and we were able to kind of travel to these cool places to do these things. So what I have done is I have a piece of craft cardstock, which is going to be the border for my layout, which I'm doing all throughout this album. And then I have that mountain paper there, and that is from We Are Memory Keepers, which came in the kit. And then I used some ink to ink the edges of it, and I used Tim Holtz Distress ink, and the color is Walnut Stain, and I'm going to use that right here as well. And I think these are the only two papers that I end up doing that for, because the rest of them are dark and it doesn't really need them. But I wanted these to kind of stand out a little bit, especially the yellow on the craft. It kind of blended a little bit, so I wanted to, give it that definite edge. Okay, and then the paper that I had just inked up, that is from Fancy Pants, and it's kind of like a wheat stalk, which is what someone described it to me as, and I was like, yeah, that's what it is. So I just cut a piece of that, and then the B side of that was that dark color, so I went ahead and made a border out of that. Now for this paper here, this is from Pink Paisley, and they're little mountains. And so what I did was I took the top row and I fussy cut around the actual mountain. So I cut out all that dark that was behind it, and then I cut 3 rows out of the paper itself. And I'm going to use this as a layering piece, and I'm going to kind of nestle the mountains a little bit over the bottom of the picture. And I'm just cutting off the ends of it here just to not make it look like it was cut, like a straight line from paper. And then I'm going to end up using it just like this. I am going to have to fiddle with this banner a little bit because it blends in a little bit too much. If I put it underneath it, you can't really tell it's a banner, and then I'm just doing the same thing I just cut off, so it didn't make a whole lot of sense. So I'm going to end up putting it on the bottom and then just putting my picture right here. And I have skis on my feet there, so I want to make sure I can see them in the picture, so I'm going to just kind of make sure I put that part behind one of the downward slopes of the mountains here. I hope that all makes sense. All right, so I'm cutting off a little edge here that was a little bit too long, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my picture down. So as you can see, my feet are right in between like a down slope of the mountains on that pattern paper there. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and work on my title. My title is going to be Hitting the Slopes, and I am going to use these thickers. These thickers are called High Five, and I'm going to spell out the word slopes with these, and then I will finish it off using a smaller alphabet. I'm just going to make sure it fits there, and it fits perfectly right there, so that was fantastic. And then I'm going to use these little tiny alphabet stickers from the We Are Memory Keepers from the sticker sheet, and I will finish off my title that way. I do need to use my Scotch quick dry adhesive to kind of reinforce everything, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and now my title is done. And then I'm going to use some of these thickers here. These are called Let's Go, and it's a gold foam thicker, and I'm going to go ahead and use the words Let's Go. And I like the way that that stands out against those mountains there. And then I'm going to use these stickers again here, and I'm going to spell out the word Austria. So I'm going to put that down here just to kind of signify where we were. And then I have a couple of mountain stickers on here as well. They blend in a little bit. They don't stand out quite as much as I was hoping, but I am going to add a couple things on top of them just to kind of draw a little bit more attention to them. If you look closely, like in person, you can see them, but I'm going to use one of these flare badges here from the kit, and it says fly free. And I just took the pop dot off the back of it because it was going to stand up a little bit too high, and I just put some red line tape on the back of it so it doesn't stand up quite so much. And then I'm going to use this little camera puffy sticker from Pink Paisley. I'm going to stick a little compass thing down on those mountains, and then this little get lost that points towards the country that I wrote down there. And then I have this little wood button from Chamel, and it has mountains on it, so I'm going to use that up here at the top too. And now I need to do some journaling, so I find this journaling card from the die cuts that I am going to use here. It says when and where, so I'm not going to use the where part on the bottom. I'm going to, put that on the bottom there, but I don't really need the when either, so I'm going to actually cover that part up, and I'm going to use this washi tape that has gold sayings on it, and I believe that one says take note, and I'm gonna just go ahead and do my journaling on this card here, and then I will stick it right behind these mountains. And then I decided to use some more of this here, and that one says love this so much, so I'm going to stick that right there, and then I'm going to use another strip here, and that one says things to remember. And then I'm going to use this little canvas banner here that came in the kit as well, and it says adventure awaits, and it's just the right colors that I'm looking at, and it's going to help kind of fill up this little gap up here a little bit better. So I'm going to use my ATG, and then for the actual wooden dowel part I will use my quick dry adhesive just to make sure it's going to stay. And then that's going to complete my layout, you guys. So I really hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I will try to answer them. If you have not checked out these monthly kits, I highly suggest them. They are jam-packed full of stuff, and I've been having a lot of fun using them every month. So I will leave a link in the description to Noel's website if you want to go check them out. Hope you guys have a great day. I will see you again soon. Bye.